right, we're in Arcadia, and you guys have been fighting with the Corpse Forge, this massive, ugly abomination of a device, like this engine that's in the skies of Arcadia, which really the whole thing is a big sky. Um, there we go. So you guys were in battle. Last time we played, there was a bunch of constructs, massive demon constructs, all around this corpse forge that were growing in place. And you guys did battle with them all. You managed to deal devastating damage to the corpse forge itself, and it began to fall out of the sky from the higher levels down to the lower levels. Unbeknownst to you, you guys were kind of attached to it the whole time. You did manage to save Elistray, at least detach her from the corpse forge itself, so she's hanging with you guys. And there's Elistray. Damo, she's hanging out beside you. You managed to shred her clothing, which is not very politically correct, and she's not very happy with you about it. And and you managed to cover her in a little bit of your goo, which is also not very politically correct. But now you guys have now you guys have fallen down into the lower level of the sky. All these huge demon constructs have been destroyed, and now all that remains is you guys and the corpse forge, which is I got put on the combat tracker. We'll make it bigger. There. And you guys were kind of like hanging around it. And what you guys notice is that there are thousands of mosquitoes around you. Let's see here. I think you guys had a few mosquitoes left with you. Let's call it four. Four mosquitoes left with you. That are your actual friends. The rest of these are not. They are swarming all over the corpse forge, injecting it, feeding it blood and power that they've gathered from deceased creatures all over Arcadia. You can see them pumping, just like clustering all over it. Look at this huge portions of the corpse forge itself that are covered in this white, like textured, like snow across it, which is really just clusters of mosquitoes. And heading your way, you see a bunch of mosquitoes as well.
I do have three questions.
Yes.
Firstly, this corpse thing is definitely dead, right? The corpse forge, like it's no longer beating and alive in any sense, right?
At this moment, correct.
All right. And the second thing being, it is totally infected. So are they getting infected like with the flesh rot thing?
Um.
Because it feels like it's like biofluids to biofluids contamination right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. What was it? Go ahead and link that spell again. I'm trying to remember which one that was.
Yeah. In it there.
Contagion, I think it was, or something like that.
Yeah, and I'm like, my eyes of existence are still going, right? So I still have my reactions and stuff, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Flesh rot. The creature's flesh decays. Creatures have disadvantage on it. Is that what we put on it? No.
Yep.
Creature checks invulnerability to all
Vulnerability
damage.
to
That's
all
right. Yep.
damage.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you're seeing that most of the mosquitoes are attached to this corpus forge. They've brought all their power to it, and they're currently pumping it into the corpus forge. All right.
All right. I'm using both my reactions as I panic. One to cast with my with Aurelian one of my rituals immediately, which is airboat and then using my other reaction to run into it.
Okay. All right. All right. All right. So let's see.
And I
Let
yell
me
at
get my battle
everyone to
music
join
going.
me.
All right. Let me get my battle music going because we're still in combat. There's my battle music. Okay. All right. So, Renly, you create an airboat, which the high wind, your other boat was like shattered, but you managed to save it in pocket size and put it in a pouch to be reconstructed later. So you create a cloud. You point to a cloud, which immediately descends towards you and changes shape until it becomes a ship. Okay, cool.
It's
All
a
right. So you're creating
submarine.
the ship. Got it. What are the rest of you guys doing? So right now, there's a bunch of mosquitoes all around the corpse forge, and there's a handful of mosquitoes coming towards you. How many mosquitoes? Let's call it 10 of them.
Okay, mosquito birds. How can we talk to mosquitoes to get them to like be cool with us?
One of the mosquito, the main mosquito, Chad Mosquito, he says to you, "Nah, dude. Like, there's no talking, man. Before we suck blood from something alive and get their minds, like we're just bugs that go out and like suck shit and pump shit, you know?"
But there's like nothing you guys want to like go to. Like, let's say there was like a moon or a bright object. Would you guys go towards that, or would you go towards the blood?
We'd go to the blood, dude. Like, see all those guys on that big corpse forge thing? They're pumping it, man. They're pumping it hard. And those guys coming towards us, man, they want to suck it. They want to suck it hard.
It makes perfect sense to me, honestly. That sounds like something that a bug would do.
Okay? Anyone else want to do anything?
How many did you say are coming our way?
10. 10 mosquitoes coming at you.
Alright. How far away are they?
They are, let's call it 100 feet.
Oh, mass.
But they're moving fast.
I will mass polymorph them all into worms.
To water imps?
Worms.
Water worms.
Actually, what
worms.
CR are they? What CR are they?
They're a pretty low CR. Like 10.
10? Okay. And we're floating in the air right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will mass polymorph them all into giant apes.
Giant apes, you said?
Yeah. That way they have enough hit
Okay.
points to not die very quickly.
Okay. Alright, so you turn them all into apes. They won't be able to make the save. So now there are 10 giant apes around you. Let me see if I can find an ape.
Were they flying towards us or on the corpse feeder?
No, these 10 were flying towards you. There's the thousands and thousands of others are on the corpse feeder.
Oh, okay. So these are now following through the air? Okay.
Yeah. So I've got a bunch of apes. I'm not gonna put them all on the thing, but giant ape, and they cannot fly, so they begin to fall.
Yeah, boy. Do we need... Oh, you have transportation first, right, Randall?
I am on an airboat that looks like a submarine, and I'm telling y'all all to get in.
Alright, I will grab on. I don't know if it's big enough for me.
Okay. Deimos, Elistray is gonna peek out from behind you, and you see she's moving her hands a bit. Now that she's a little bit more recovered, she's getting some of her power back, and she's remanifesting her clothing. And she looks at you angrily, and she says, "After all I've done to help you," and she smacks you across the face.
Oh, I've been waiting for this the whole game.
Wait, I just tried to save you, right? I'm so confused. I picked you up and then I carried you over and then I saved you from the big worm thing. I'm so confused. Is it something on my face?
She says, all that time that you were traveling down below and I was helping you, And Euphemia thought the worst of you. She thought the worst of you, and I was always, no, he's good at heart. He has a kind spirit. He's always wants to help those who are weak. So I was always telling her to give Deimos another chance. And now, here we are, in the heavens, and you find me, and you save me, which I'm grateful for, but the first thing you do is take full advantage of me in my weakness? She smacks you across the other side of the face. Euphemia was right!
My carrying pants. Wait, really? Do drows not know what carrying pants are?
She
You
says,
see my stick waving from the hole in the submarine going, are you going to join me? Y'all can slap each other inside here.
Quick, Astray, we can talk about the stretchy pants later, and I pick her up and I carry her into the hole.
She's slapping
She's-
you again, isn't she?
and she's beating on you with her, just smacking you across the face a bunch. She's like, of all the perverted, she says, perverted, misogynistic, and she's just yelling at you and like smacking your face and beating on you. Alright, so she's not fully healed, so she's definitely not at full strength. She's just getting a snippet of her power back, but she's still a goddess, and she's still hitting you. So you'll take that much damage.
That much will kill
I
you.
had gems.
That's woke damage. There's no mitigating it.
All right, so everyone's climbing into your submarine, Renly. What are you doing?
Instead of dive, I'm like, up, and we're going shooting up like a rocket.
Okay.
I'm hoping that the corpse forge is attracting all the swarms because it is so juicy right now. So yeah.
Okay. You are rising. The swarms are, in fact, all attracting to the corpse forge. A few more mosquitoes come your way, but you guys are inside your submarine now, so they can't really get to you. So there's a few that detach, but you're easily saying that 99% of all the mosquitoes are on the forge, pumping it with blood.
And as we shoot up into the sky, I'm turning to Elster and I'm like, just an aside, but can those things bring that thing back to life? Like, are we gonna have to fight it again?
She liberates herself from Deimos. You see her like pushing and kicking and like falling off. Her clothing is not fully regenerated yet, but it's covering the important parts. She picks herself up off the floor and like dusts herself off, and she looks at you. And here's this she's a drow, so she's got a bit of pride to her for sure. She says, she looks at you, Renly, and she says, I'm sorry, I just haven't been able to focus my thoughts. What did you ask?
Oh, Deimos does that, yeah. Corpse Forge, will it come back with all of the mosquitoes feeding it?
She says, most definitely. It was never alive to begin with. It's just been infused with so much magical and divine living essence that it mimicked life. She says, with the amount that they're pouring into it, I've never seen so many of those insects gathered together at once. It will definitely come back.
Yeah, and what was it a consensual relationship? You being chained to it? We heard you going no. You didn't want to be unchained, so was that were you not skateboarding out?
She looks at you, Renly, with like a serious look in her eyes. She says, Renly, nothing that has happened to me in recent history has been consensual.
I pull out some additional clothes, like a cloak or so, and I just place it on her.
And she says to you, after this is all done, assuming we survive, I might have to ask you a few questions.
So you're
Guys,
saying
what
that
is
this?
thing
But
is
later.
full of divine energy?
Right now, it's being filled with it right now. Yeah.
Of the like solely kind?
Mm, no, no, not at all. It's blood that the mosquitoes have been gathering from all the dead um, celestials all over Arcadia, and they come back
So
and they bring
life,
it to the Corpse Forge.
so life
Yeah,
energy.
biomaterial. Yeah.
So could it be like soul energy from natural life then?
I know what you're getting at, but no.
Okay. Just clarifying, it's a new ability, so
Hmm. Yep.
I don't know what
All
you
right.
consider to be that.
So you guys are flying. You're up in the blue zone now. Down
Mm-hmm.
below you, you can still see the Corpse Forge. It's big enough that you can still see it, even though you're far away. It's parts of it are beginning to reform and starting to move a little bit.
Hey Elwin, your Drago breathy thing. How OP is it?
Ellen here.
Yep. Just as OP as the rest of my stuff.
What about Big Boss Man? Like, you know how long range his breath weapon is?
Big Boss Man. What are you talking about?
I'm asking Ellen if he knows how
I have no
long.
idea what he's talking about here.
Your boss,
You mean
Bahamut.
his god?
Yeah, the boss man. Because Elwin's a dragon dude, so Bahamut's the boss man. Because what I was thinking is calling in an extra planar artillery strike to finish that thing off.
Oh, do y'all know where the brain was located? Like, could we control the thing?
It's not alive, is what she just said.
No, no, no. I mean, like, it's being
Um.
juiced up, like weapons, right?
So Damus managed to do it to one of the worm things, the constructs. You're not sure if it'll work with this one, but I mean, you haven't tried it.
Well, what I was thinking is I could open a portal to Homie and a portal up here, and maybe he could do an extra planar, artillery strike on it. If maybe
You
that
guys tell me
makes
what you
him
want to do, and I'll tell you what happens.
well, that's what I'm asking them what they think about it, because he might be able to like, since we fucked it up pretty good, and Damus and Rinley went inside tearing it up. Maybe if we get him to like, divine dragon god breath it, it'll finish it off.
I asked the smartest person in our group. Deimos, would you like to blow it up, or would you like to go back in and into this one as well and work on its, like, nervous system?
Hey, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like I get in trouble when I do Damos things. So I'm gonna not do Damos thing, and I'm gonna think about this one.
Enhance
Never heard
ability.
that before. I think she slapped the sensitive.
Alright, I
What
thought
about
about it really hard, guys.
enhance ability intellect?
I think there's only one thing we can do. We have to find that weird thing's central nervous core.
Well, I think Homie could just blow it away.
And
Let him finish. Yes.
Then we let Homie blow that part away. It can't regenerate without its main thing, which is we like to call it a brain.
What, you think you could befriend Chad Skeeto's relatives down there in the thousands?
I mean, we don't need to
Yes.
work on them. We just need to find its spinal cord or something.
Yeah, but when they suck on our blood, they get all our power.
I think they were focusing on the forge.
Okay, so if we suck on blood, we get all the power.
No, this mosquitoes do.
Okay. I'm starting to figure this out.
Is your
I'm
cap
adding
still
the
working,
numbers.
by the way?
My what?
Your cap, and I'm like
Uh,
looking at the
I'll
huge cap.
I'll pose my
Murder.
question to Elistray, since she's from here and probably would be acquainted with his power.
You see her just sitting there, and she's like looking distracted, and she says, I'm sorry, what? What?
If I opened a portal from here to Bahamut, do you think his breath weapon could blow that thing the fuck away?
You wouldn't be able to open a portal.
No, yeah, I can.
No, the only way in and out of these planes is if the god of the plane allows you access.
Hmm.
Currently, there is no god of this plane. So, you gained access through a portal open from the plane below, the gateway. That's the only way in and out right now. If you were to
Just
instill a god here to control the vigil, then you'd be able to have, and that god gave you access, then yes, you would be able to open a portal.
out of character, I have already done this before on a plane that didn't have a god in control of it.
Which one was it?
It was when we rescued What's His Bucket, because I opened a portal to hell.
Rescued
Dwarf Boy.
Bahamut? Yeah, the Finzor. You guys did that
Yeah,
from Solaria, right?
it's not opening a portal into this realm without a god. It's opening one into a realm that already has one.
I'm trying to remember the
It's,
context around that. But Bahamut was still the god of that plane when you were there.
no, that was before. That was like before we even started climbing the mountain that we rescued the dwarf dude.
I don't remember. I don't remember which
I
plane
mean,
you were in.
if it won't work, it won't work. But
It won't work. No, the only way to open portals on in and to even teleport within these realms is if the god of the realm gives you that ability. That's why Elman couldn't really teleport around earlier when you were on Elysium.
fair enough.
Okay. All right. So you guys are watching, and now the corpse forge is beginning to animate. It's moved itself. It was like tilting on its side before, but now it's righting itself in the air, and it's starting to manipulate itself around. You see, it's starting to rise in elevation, heading up towards you guys.
I'm gonna go full god.
Okay. It is still covered in the mosquitoes. Renly, you're looking, and you know that the contagion is still flowing through its blood. You suspect
Hmm.
that all those mosquitoes are contaminated by your contagion.
All right, so yeah, we probably don't want to get sucked by those either. Yeah, let's see.
All right. You guys have one round before the thing reaches you. What do you do?
Does that only apply to extraplanar portals? Minus.
Any teleportation.
Okay.
If there's a god in place and that god is allied with you or is benevolent to you, then you can do it.
Well, no, I mean like there's short range like spells that like open a door here and open a door 500 feet away, but it's not from one plane to another. It's from one point in this plane to another point in this plane. That's why I'm asking.
Gotcha. Those might work depending on the particular plane that you're on.
Okay.
You guys have had trouble with it in the past, but you've also been able to do it in the past. It depends on the plane and the ruling deity.
Okay.
All right, everyone gets one round, and then this thing's in range of you.
While they're figuring things out, I am using something from Aurelian, which is channel your thoughts into divine illusions of such grandeur and perfection that only the most astute of gods can see through them. And
Hmm.
I'm creating a little, a sort of like a duplicate version of Elistray flying through the sky at the thing, sort of like as
Oh,
bait.
okay.
Um, to buy us some time while I'm hoping that Deimos jumps onto the thing and goes
What?
in.
Why would they do that?
Just jump into
Why are
it.
you talking to me way over there? I jumped a while ago.
I'm gonna make a divine decree. Nice.
Okay.
any mosquito that does not have the blood of Deimos inside of it is no longer will phase out of existence for the
Ooh.
next 10 minutes.
Ooh.
Ooh. Ooh, okay. That's really good. Go ahead and roll me. Give me a persuasion check.
I will cast guidance on him. Never mind.
Okay, Ellen, this is the first time you've done this. First time you've used your
Guidance.
divine decree in your full god mode. You kind of float. You can exit. You have to exit the submarine to do this, but you guys can fly well enough. You float out of there in your full thunder and fire form.
The avatar of Bahamut now.
Yeah, just in the air, just brighter, as bright as the sun. And you issue this decree, and all the lesser beings, these lesser mosquitoes, these these creatures that they act off of instinct, and they act off of their this basic genetic programming. They suddenly freeze in place and shudder, and you see them beginning to fade away, to just vanish out of visibility. This corpse forge that was once covered in snowy like texture is now completely bare in front of you. Now all you see is bone and black and rotten skin and all that stuff.
Nice. Now I'm gonna go finish it off.
Okay. One of the mosquitoes goes up to you and says, "Dude, that was crazy. That was killer. Like I could feel that in my little like joints and my carapace. It was like vibrating all through me. If I didn't have your blood, dude, like I'd be gone."
Oh no. You can't never leave a bro behind. It's rule 1 of bro code.
Right. Let's go fuck some shit up.
I love
Yeah.
that y'all are singing as y'all are falling.
And then on my turn, I'm gonna turn into super Deimos. The Deimos that Deimos usually never turns into. Then I get fancy red Deimos hair.
Ooh, so you're going Super Saiyan Red, and Elwyn is in full God mode? Oh boy.
Yeah. I never use level 9 Deimos mode. And you guys keep killing everything when I'm in level 8 mode. And I also keep forgetting about it.
Alright. Okay, so that's what's happening. Anyone else doing anything? So, Renly, you did your thing. Adis, what are you doing?
I am going to cast Wish and issue my own decree. And I decree that Elwyn and Deimos know exactly where they need to go and what they need to destroy in order to kill this thing.
Inside,
I also
it's...
cast
Huh?
Okay.
I'm wishing for them to know exactly where they need to go and exactly what they need to destroy in order to kill this thing.
Alright, appealing to supernatural knowledge. Alright, Deimos, what'd you say?
I will also use a cantrip to cast decree. It says, my name is Deimos, and I'm most likely gonna punch something.
Except
Alright,
for now, you're going to know exactly where it is and what you need to punch. For the first time ever.
Yes, things in that general direction.
It's going to be a new experience for you.
I feel smart.
okay.
Wait. Fake Illustrae slaps Deimos as she goes by for authenticity.
Oh shit, was I supposed to take Illustrae out of my pants?
No, fake Illustrae.
You
You,
have pets.
Deimos, so you see Illustrae rolling by, and you're confused a little bit because you thought she was back in the submarine, but you see her floating by, and she comes and cracks you across the face.
No, I dodge it. You can't give me Illustrae. I've learned the arts of dodging slaps and punches from my drow. I'm really good at it now.
Okay, you're actually actively dodging.
Can't touch this. I know you want to
Okay.
touch me, Illustrae. I know these drow women have a thing for Deimoses. But Demos isn't a plaything and a piece of hunky meat. Actually, wait a second. I am a piece of hunky meat.
Oh,
Um,
Midas.
Hold
I'll
on.
take a hit.
This yeah. I mean, she smacks you, and this thing is this clone of Elistray, this illusion of Elistray, is so perfect that she actually has her personality. She says to you,
Oh, shit.
she says, "Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew, Kelly. I should have pegged you when you were a woman.
What? Who's
She
this?
should, she should have put her strap on.
What?
Never mind.
I can't
She's
even
a
have a strap on.
No, sorry, Euphemia. Sorry, Euphemia. Ah, shit.
Give me a shit. Demos' head is hurting. I'm so. Oh no.
Hey, Midas. While we were
Yeah.
flying up, some time was going by. Could Renly have healed me a little?
He did already.
No, actually heal me.
That would take
Did
a
she
long
not?
time. I would lose my ass of existence.
No, I meant on the way up, not right now. Could you?
Yeah, that
Could
would
you
have
heal?
like taken like a full like minute or so, right? Then I would have lost eyes of existence.
Yeah.
I
She
don't
she
know.
um
I
she
don't know
has
how much
her
healing you can do, so.
no, she has her helmet thing running, so it would negate her
Oh,
her
gotcha.
artifact ability.
Gotcha.
All right.
Anyways,
All right. So everybody roll initiative. New initiative.
did my wish work?
You're not sure. Okay. Let's see. Where's Owen? Owen. I'm rolling initiative for Owen. Just. Oh, he did it. Okay. All right.
Check the
You
initiative
guys.
roll for you, Owen.
You guys are preparing. Deimos, you're floating off towards it. Elistray is floating is heading towards it, and it is actually distracted by Elistray, by the illusion of Elistray. And something really weird happen as this thing rolls up. Let's see, is the illusion of Elistray. It won't be. Let's see here. I'll say it's passed sufficiently far enough away from you, Deimos, that you're not hit by this. You see the corpse forge break part of its body off, like reach up and tear a chunk out of its torso. It will be okay, a fairly significant chunk, like probably let's see here, 9. So this is this is a large chunk of its body.
You rolled a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
God.
So, and it takes this large chunk of its body, right? And and you see a pulse of red energy just flow through it as the material just kind of like combusts. It burns up and just eradicates in front of you. You see that. And as that happens, all that energy released from the combustion, from the disintegration of this material is channeled through this creature's other hand, into a massive beam that hits Elistray, the illusion of Elistray. So this the illusion vanishes. It completely disappears, Renly.
What type of energy is this that's going towards Elstrate?
It feels necrotic towards you.
Okay, never mind. Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it completely annihilates the creature. Renly, you know that Elistray would have taken that your illusion took about 5,000 points of damage.
I let people know. I'm like, yeah, so it does that.
Okay. And then, fortunately, it was deceived by your illusion, and then it's gonna get within range, and it's gonna do a smack against Deimos.
Can we see
Deimos,
where the beam came from?
where it came from, its hand. It pointed with its other hand.
Okay.
Deimos, it comes up to you, and from the gaping wound that it tore open in its chest, a bunch of blood and gore is spraying out. It turns towards you, and it like focuses and channels that gore towards you,
That's not
and
good.
you dodge it. You dodge it. All right, Deimos, your turn.
I'm Red Deimos, which means I'm Sassy Deimos. And I'm sassy, I don't know. But I'm gonna.
How far away is it? Pretty far. I'm like.
No,
really
it's
far.
close to you now. It's like it's pretty close to you now. We'll say that it's you're coming up into melee range with it.
Alright. When I squint my eyes and flex my lats, what can I see of what I should probably punch? I feel like I could maybe think I could punch something like the good punchy part.
Well, you are so on the image, you're coming up right about here on it, okay? The huge gaping wound in its chest is here. Down here.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go into the gaping wound. And then I'm going to find things to punch and kick.
So you're
It's
flying right now.
close,
You're
it's
you're
nice.
Oh,
you're
in
a
that case,
you are a
I'm
streak of red light as
just
you're
gonna shoot
flying through
his
the air.
chest then. I'm bullet Deimos.
Well, yeah, because you're Super Saiyan red mode, right?
Alright, so yeah, I'm just gonna shoot into him and start ripping and tearing until I can find something that seems like it's important.
Renly, you're not sure.
Okay.
All right, so Deimos, you blast into it. Go ahead and make a roll athletics. I want to see how hard you're pummeling into it.
Does Deimos have any sense of where he should go?
All right, you blast into this thing, Deimos, cracking through bone and hardened flesh and rock and metal, and you find yourself in its interior again. You guys were here earlier, but even in the short amount of time since you've been here, the whole thing has been like reworked and reknit, like almost as if it grew back again, but things grew back a little bit differently. So it doesn't quite look how it did before, but it's similar. So you're doing ripping and tearing?
I'm gonna do the ripping and the tearing.
You have action for it.
Okay, I got a spell for it.
Oh boy.
Except
Okay.
apparently the thing didn't go through, but apparently I start ripping and tearing.
He learned that when he went down that demon's throat.
Yeah, fucking going ham on this bad boy. Things to fucking mess with Deimos? Not today. No one messes with Deimos. Deimos goes saves a drow, and he gets punched again. I'm starting to think drows don't like Deimos.
All right, Deimos, roll me a damage, just an unarmed attack. Just I'm gonna see what kind of number we're looking at.
Suck my dick.
Okay, so you smash around, and I'll let you do two more. How many attacks do you get in this form?
4 now.
I have my one base and then one more for each level. This is my third level, so I have 4 attacks.
All right, yeah, so just roll those on him. You're hitting every time, so just go and roll the. I'll put this damage on him once, and you do the
It's
rest.
hard to miss when you're inside the
Alright, and then the ripping and tearing starts. And I'm gonna grab him. And grapple him from the inside.
Okay, you definitely grab him. you're grappled to him.
But I know, I like to, do I find a spine or something that's semi-important?
You're looking for a spine. Roll medicine check.
I'm fucking a doctor, motherfuckers. Medicine, where are you, piece of shit? Oh fuck, I'm actually pretty decent at medicine.
Okay,
Look at my
you
big
go to this.
brain.
You go to the spot. You go to the spot where the spine would be, but there's no spine there. This thing is all fucked up
Bullshit.
inside.
Yeah.
It defies all anatomy.
I'm going
You
to
have
sit
the
here
feeling
for a
it's in its
second,
foot.
and I will, in the meantime, while everyone's going, I'd pull out a piece of paper and grand draw it, just so I can figure out where its stuff is now, because I'm a doctor.
All right, it is your turn.
Alrighty. I'm gonna try to shoot its hand.
Okay.
With my searing gaze. It probably has like 50 bajillion armor, and I'll probably miss, but fine.
It's a miss.
I will try to work that. That's like 70 something.
Okay, that'll hit.
Alrighty. This is to his hand.
Okay. Actually, hold on.
What the fuck? He
It's
took
radiant
no
damage.
damage?
It's radiant damage. um,
Oh, it ignored the radiant. So, but it says it did no damage at all. It's not all
hold on. Let me
radiant
see.
damage.
Hold on.
Is it because it's
I
not
don't know why I did
magical
that.
piercing?
He doesn't. He doesn't have immunity to radiant.
Yeah, it prevented
I don't know
all
why
of
that
them.
didn't.
That's weird.
I don't know why that didn't do any damage. What's wrong with this thing here?
Oh, are you using temporary hit points to do its hit points?
No.
Oh.
Let me get rid of this thing here. Alright, I got rid of a condition that might have done it. Anyway, I'll put that damage on him. Weird.
It still did 0. Oh, does he have immunity
There.
to piercing
Okay.
blah 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 if it's not magical?
Yeah, that's
Because
what it
you
was.
don't have, yeah, you don't have magical in attack for this range if it's magical.
That's fine. That's fine.
And
Alright,
I'll use my bonus action to
Yeah,
send
you
my
blast its
sword
hand.
in. Okay, sweet. Hopefully that gets his attention and maybe he can't blast us. Then I'll use my bonus action to send my sword after Deimos. And
Wait,
it will just help cut for him. So, yeah.
thinking I'm not good enough for cutting?
No, it's to help you.
I don't even know how to cut.
Okay,
That's my turn.
Elwin, you're up.
Start to roll my d6. Ooh, two.
Elwin.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead in with Can I use my action to
As a reaction, I'm going to create a duplicate of Elwin to distract, so he has advantage on whatever he's doing.
Yeah, I don't have anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna lead in with 6 fire bolts while I try to get to its brain or whatever.
Okay. So you're flying towards its the place where you think its brain would be. Go ahead and roll the attacks.
Oh, as an aside, I kind of
Oh,
flew up
those are all
in
hits.
front of it to get it. Try to
You,
get
you
its
can
attention.
select it on the combat tracker, Ellen.
Oh, yeah, it's just all of this damage is gonna be multiplied times 10.
Okay. Holy crap.
So each one of those is times 10.
Holy crap. So this creature officially has the most hit points of anything you've fought so far, but even that might be not be enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
It's around
And
27,400.
Yep.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Renly, you're up.
All right, I sort of like mind to mind with Deimos with Elwin. I'm like, the next time could you do that at me? And I sort of like tap my mask. I'd like to juice this up because I want to use the optic blast with that. So I'm gonna use my reaction to absorb energy again, and I'm hoping Elwin can like transfer some of that juice over. And for my
You can't resist or mitigate this damage in any way. Is that okay?
Yeah, no, my mask absorbs the elemental energy. So if it's lightning and fire,
It's
it'll
fire
absorb it.
herbs.
But it's still fire, right?
No, it's well, you nothing can resist or mitigate the damage for when I'm in this form.
Oh, wait, I'm not resisting it. I'm taking it. Like I'm taking it and channeling it through the mask and just shoving it back into the thing.
So you're gonna be able to take 3,000, 6,000,
It'll take
nine
It's like
everything,
thousand.
right,
27,000
Midas?
damage.
We'll have to see what happens if you guys try it.
Okay.
God damn it.
Yeah, sure.
Renly, you're up.
Oh, oh, damn it. Okay, let's find out. Okay, and yeah, and then I cast confusion at the thing because that's all I can do. So, yeah, I cast
All right.
confusion. On the
How about I throw
It's gonna use
one
legend.
firebolt at you, and if it works, then the turn after I'll unleash all hell.
Sure, that sounds good. You'll find out. I will
Renly,
die with the one, but it sounds okay.
Renly, what do you call it? It uses a legendary resistance on your confusion.
All right. And then I'll use my other reaction to also cast confusion. I never used a stupid mask, so yeah.
I know. It gives you all the spells. It'll use another legendary resistance. Why not?
Right,
All right.
sure. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Deimos, you're in the area where its spine would have been, right? And you are grappled to
Yeah.
it.
Yes. Okay.
All of a sudden, you
Yes. Oh no.
all of a sudden you feel that portion of its body moving as it rips out that chunk of its body
Okay.
that you're attached to. So right now,
Yeah.
you are currently in the spot where its hand was. Let me see how much it grabs.
Yeah.
Okay, in the spot where its hand was, and its back was, and it's holding you outside of its body in its hand, and this chunk of flesh, this chunk of quivering flesh in its hand, right? And you're attached to it. It then disintegrates that chunk of flesh, and you're in the center of that disintegration.
Oh, that's inconvenient. That sounds like a bitch ass move. I guess what
You're
I would
you're
do
you're
is-
fortunate. I only roll. You're fortunate. I rolled low.
Yes, I will fortunately take the low roll.
So you take 2,000 damage,
That's it, bitch.
and it is going to point its finger at.
I
Let's
flew
see,
up in
what-
front
what-
of it
what
to try to
thing?
get its attention. That's why I shot its hand. I was trying to get its attention, so it shoot
Yeah.
me.
All right. It points it at you, and it does 2,000 necrotic damage. And blasts it at you, Adis.
Okay, so I take no damage.
And then it's going to.
Yay for immunity to necrotic damage.
It's going to spray some blood and gore at Renly.
I feel like it hurts itself when it rips it apart.
Hold on, Rinley.
It
Hold
does.
on. What's your armor class in that form?
My armor class in the form, let me double check. It's not that high. It's 26.
I will shield that.
Okay.
I'll
With my
give
greater
myself that
shield.
back.
All right. So Deimos, you're close, and you felt the whole thing of that. You're realizing that what it's doing is when the damage that it's disintegrating, it takes a chunk of its body out and it turns it into pure energy. It is taking the same damage that it does in those moments. Okay, you're up.
So, this whole thing is pure energy. Where's all the energy coming from? Like, where's it, this big part of energy stuff?
It's all infused in its flesh.
I'm gonna wrestle its energy.
So
I'm a-
Chad Skeeto is with you, and he's like, "Dude, let's wrestle its
Yeah.
energy."
Fuck yeah. Alright, I have a plan. I'm gonna get blue eyes, and it will let me grab onto weird things that I normally can't grab onto. I'm gonna wrestle its energy.
Right, grab him by the nads they doesn't
I'm
have.
a nag grab him, so I'm gonna burn a spark.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I'm gonna burn a spark. I'll burn my it's not used yet. Okay, so I'll burn the 5th spark, the TV5 spark.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
only a 2, but it doesn't matter.
You got
I'm
two
gonna burn
nads.
it.
You see two
nads,
nads.
and then I'm gonna wrestle the fuck out of this guy.
All right, so you're gonna go and grab the nads.
Yep.
All right, so you you latch onto them. They're big swinging ones, but you grab them.
Don't give a shit.
And Chad Skeeto and his buddies, they grab the other one.
Yep. But I got that super energy, and I can grab. I'm gonna rest the energies to grapple it, and then So first I'm gonna hit the nads.
Okay.
Here's 4 hits to the nads. 1 nad hit, 2 nad hit,
Oh, they're hitting.
hit, and 4 nad hits.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna grab them. That was the grapple thing to grab the nads. But it's times 2, so I guess it's a lot. And then, looks like Deimos gets even more nad attacks. Because I grappled your nads.
That's right.
Yes. But I make sure I'm actually holding on to the energy of his body, not his physical body. Because Deimos is smart at the grapples.
Well, you can see. You're looking with your awakened vision, and you see it there. They are spiritual nads, not physical nads, and that is exactly what you're grabbing.
Fucking got him. Smart as shit.
All right, Ada, it's your turn.
Alrighty, roll a 6. That's 7 points. I'll just let the 2 points from the previous round go away and keep those 6. Hey, Midas,
Yo.
as part of the upgrade thing that you did for Baruch from the stuff we talked about, could one of the things be that I can use the sword, my big massive great sword, as a supplement to the touch requirement for my healing spell or healing ability?
Sure.
Hey, I'm gonna touch Demas and I'm gonna heal him.
What the fuck you touch me, weirdo?
Hey,
With his
I just
sword.
healed you. Yeah, I just healed you with my massive great sword. And then I will I don't know, shoot its hand again, I guess.
Okay.
My goal is to fucking destroy this hand.
Hits.
That's a 4. Sweet. Can we go for the wrist? I want to blow its hand off.
Okay. You blast its wrist. You definitely shatter. You definitely break through skin. You see bone splinters and chunks of bone flying through the air and everything. It does not break it off though.
Okay, I figured it'd take a few times.
All right.
And I think that's it for me.
All right. Legendary action. It is going to tear off another chunk of flesh from its body. And it's going to aim it at. Let's see. You think it would?
Does it get disadvantage on that roll for the damage I've done to its hand?
No. It's really feeling the spiritual nad attack, Deimos. So it's pointing this at you.
Oh, cool story, bro.
Okay. So it annihilates the piece of flesh. It just burns it, consumes it. It does take this damage.
How much damage?
3,500.
Oh, that's a bitch move.
If he gets a saving throw, he gets advantage because of my god mode.
Against Deimos.
Do I have a saving throw?
Hold on, let me look at the attack. All right. Technically, you do have a saving throw.
Gain advantage on attack rolls, checks, and saving throws.
All right, Deimos, you do have a saving throw, but it's an intelligence saving throw.
This would be a physical attack, right?
It's a spiritual attack.
Nads. Like melee, right?
No, it's a big laser beam, big eradication disintegration beam coming at you. It's passing through the non-physical nads because there's no actual nads to be disintegrated. It's hitting you. So you can make a saving throw. This is an intelligent saving throw, however.
Good thing I'm smart as fuck, boys. Big brain Damos.
Big brain Damos. Um, do you have resistance to necrotic damage? I don't think you do. Right?
I probably should. That'd be probably useful.
No. You don't. This does 3,500 necrotic damage to you.
Oh, then I'm gonna ball it up.
Does that, let's see, does that trigger your death ward?
Yeah, that would trigger my death ward.
Nope, you have
Okay.
200 temporary hit points. You'd have 12 health left.
No, he has
Okay.
700.
Yeah.
He had 700 hit damage on him already.
Oh, he does. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know if this would make any difference, but 3 seconds before it hits, could I have sent the duplicate Elwyn to go in charging like no, and sort of like distract
He's
him and
fine.
make
I'm
the laser
still
go off
alive.
sight?
Deimos is hanging on his spiritual nads. I mean, it's hard to not to distract from that.
Yeah, guys, I'm fine. This guy hits like a bitch.
So, you know how sometimes people say that sentence has never been said before. I don't think, the sentence "you're hanging on his spiritual nads" has ever been said before in the history of the human language. All right, Elwin, your turn.
True.
All right, so I am gonna look at Renly.
I am praying to you, Deimos, my deity, my god, that I am able to absorb some of your divine fire in a way that does not burn me to a crisp as well.
So 1 firebolt at her, 2 at the thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna roll the damage, or do you want me to roll the attacks?
No, just go ahead and roll the damage. You can't miss on this guy. All right, and so which one was Renly?
Whichever one. First one.
First one. Okay, so that's multiplied by 10.
Yep.
All right, I got comparabilities here. So, Elwyn, where is your Elwyn God form? Where's it listed?
I liked it.
Okay.
All the way at
Oh,
the
it's
bottom.
so it is part of your item.
Or legacy weapons.
Yeah, your legacy weapon. It's fortunate because yours is too, Renly.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me just read these two. So here's
hold on.
hers.
My spoon of defensor.
Boon of
That's
Defensor.
where ignores resistance and immunity.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to resist, I'm trying to just take it in.
Let me read your thing here, Renly. Covers your eyes and face for 1 minute. In this form, you can see 3 seconds into the future. Oh, I forgot that. 3 seconds into the future.
This
You
is
could-
why
you
I was
could-
going to say, like, if it hits me and I look like I'm burning, I'm going to try to jump off the,
Oh yeah,
jump
yeah.
away.
All right. So 3 seconds ago, you did send your image of Elwyn up to try to distract it, but then it's fired at its spiritual nads anyway. Optic blast. All right. You use your reaction to absorb any elemental damage within 1,000 feet of you. You can hold its power and add it for as long as you wear the eyes of existence. When
So
the
it
ability
doesn't-
ends, you can.
So he doesn't even need to shoot it at you. It's just any
Technically, if I
elemental
don't want to
damage.
steal the energy.
Well, yeah, but you could have him shoot them all at it just in case, and then you just grab one of them.
Sure. Okay, yeah, that
Then
makes
you
sense.
don't have to worry about it.
I didn't think of that. I'm still probably jumping if it hits me in 3 seconds.
It works. It works. You can do it.
Yay! Okay.
Oh, this is a broken combo.
I didn't think of it until now.
What is it? What does it do exactly?
Can you read it? I linked it. It's in the it's at the very bottom of her item of Aurelian Division of All.
Oh,
There you go.
Oh, yep. Go ahead. Yeah, this is good. You guys are stacking multipliers. This is good.
oh, it has to be elemental though. Oh,
Yeah, that's it. The necrotic will kill me.
That's a pity.
Okay. So, Renly, you do it, and you grab one of those firebolts.
And I see that it does work, so I'll take all of them and then go okay, and then I'm going to just can I use it and do it immediately, or does it need my action to actually let it go? Let's see. When you choose. Okay, so as soon as I absorb all of it, I throw it back out at the thing.
Okay. So this is Elwyn just did. You're still 10 times, right? Your cantrips do 10 times damage. So this is a little over 15,000 damage that Elwyn is doing. Okay, times 3.
Oh, times 4. 1d4 plus 1.
Okay, so Renly.
21,360.
So let's call it 15,000 times 4. So it's about 60,000 damage. So Renly.
Oh, you can absorb all 3 of the attacks, not
Yeah.
just one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's on
wow.
within vicinity, so.
Holy
And then
shit.
let's see.
Then
if
hold on.
Okay.
He's gonna do all 5 attacks then.
Because my next attack is going to be a strike with my lightning staff. So it's going to be the lightning.
Ooh, okay.
But
So hold on.
Midas, I am going to use 12 spell slots to.
Do you have it,
multiply
Renly? Do you have another reaction, Renly?
I do. Wait.
Okay,
Actually,
this one-
is this my turn or is this his turn? Let me see.
This is his turn.
This is my
He's doing
turn.
this on.
Let me see. Did I use it last time?
You
I had
used
one
at least
reaction
one
last
reaction last. Yeah, you had a one.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna say that the fire bolts, because those cast at the same time, for him to actually go up and swing with his staff, because your reaction, it's like a flash. It's an instantaneous thing. It's not an ongoing effect. To do his staff attack, it would take a second reaction.
Okay. All right.
All right, that's fine.
Okay, you can go ahead on one, but she won't be able to
Okay.
absorb it.
Well, then
Oh,
in that
wait,
case,
wait, Elwyn. Go up to it and hold the attack, and do it at the start of her turn, because she'll get a reaction back.
so I'm gonna fly up to it and I'm gonna unleash my Tesla fraction instead.
Mhm.
And
Ooh, nice.
I'm going to take. I'm gonna use 9 spell slots. I am going to Boon of Ambrosia to make it max damage,
Okay.
which is 10,000.
Okay.
And then I am going to D5 Spark it.
Holy
oh my
crap!
god, how are you not out of all your sparks already?
He was saving all this stuff
Oh
because he
my
knew there was gonna be a boss
God.
fight.
I'm like out of everything.
So holy
that's-
crap! So
50,000 damage so far.
in your Tesla fraction, right?
So
Yeah.
far.
That's ongoing, right? Or is it just instant?
It's
until-
ongoing. It's yeah. Okay.
And then give me 1 second. And then I am going to use my third eye of Malbolgia to duplicate it and enhance it.
What the shit? Wait, that was a one-time use. Remember, you used that to turn
You said
into.
it would recharge at some point.
Yes, I said it would return. It would recharge at some point.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah, it has not recharged yet.
all right then.
Oh.
That because you use that to duplicate what's her name, Oral's Godify spell when you went like Gundam mode or whatever it is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
or Megazord mode. You went Megazord mode. Okay.
That's right. I
So,
did.
but still, you yeah. So you still got a 50,000 damage Tesla fraction up.
Give me 1 second. Let me see if I can power up a little.
Using everything, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll go like that. I'll save the rest left for later.
Okay. So Renly, it is your turn now. Elwyn is sitting there. You have your reactions back, and he has his Tesla fraction up, and is super powered up. You can see he's in his full on Avatar Bahamut mode, so it's crackling like red lightning. And he's just sitting there.
I pray to Elwyn, oh Elwyn, divine god, lend me your divine might, and then.
And I will say this is the last turn. This is the last turn of your optics because it's been about a minute.
Okay, sure. And I'll use the reaction to turn that on again to start absorbing.
Okay, so you absorb it.
And
That's your reaction.
My actual action, because I'm pretty much out of everything, I cast Confusion on the stupid thing again. Does it use the legendary?
It uses its legendary.
Okay, and I'll use one reaction to wait. Then I'll use other reactions. No, I'll keep the reaction just in case. Okay, yeah. Freaking hell. This is when you have nothing left. Okay, done.
So wait, are you casting the spell, or are you just still holding it all in?
I'm holding it. If I see I'm about to die, I'm unleashing it.
Well, this is the last turn of your thing. You've had it for about a minute already.
Oh, okay. Then I'll unleash
Yeah.
it. Yeah. Oh, let me roll the d.
So how much do you have stored up in there?
Did I already unleash it for the firebolts or not?
No, we'll say unless you wanted to. I'd say let's say you held it for now.
All right, then yeah, I'm just unleashing everything now.
Okay, so Firebolts was about 15,000 damage. Test of Fraction is 50, so that's 65,000 damage times 4.
Yeah.
Right?
260,000.
That's 260,000 damage. All right, the thing. So, all right, Renly, you unleash. Let me read this thing. Okay, Optic Blast. Use your reaction to absorb any element within 1,000 feet. You can hold its power. When the ability ends, you choose. You can release the held element as a huge Optic Blast. That is all the held power damage times. All right. Okay, hold on. So this is I don't know if you guys ever played this game, but this is where the inspiration for this spell came from.
I was right, it was Cyclops.
Yeah. It's actually, hold on. That was just normal Optic Blast. Where's his Mega? I need Mega Optic Blast. His ultimate.
There's an ultimate version?
Have you all ever?
Yeah,
read the
right?
lore- Have you ever read the lore behind his eyes?
Yeah.
Fucking insane.
Yeah, it's crazy. His eyes are actually they're a portal to another dimension that's like a dimension of kinetic energy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's what it looks like. You had this massive beam. Renly. All right. It's so huge. This is the biggest attack that you guys have ever seen. I'm trying to think back through the history of this game to think of if there was ever a time when you guys would have seen an attack that's bigger than this.
Probably when we were fighting the Winter Goddess, maybe? The big farm?
No, this is bigger than that.
When Horseman flattened a planet.
Okay. This is similar to an attack that one of the horsemen would have done. Yeah, as the attack that he was raining down on Gondolandia as you guys were teleporting out. This is akin to that attack, right? You unleash so much energy. So Deimos and Elwyn and Adis and everyone goes flying away just from the sheer shock waves. All right, Deimos, I mean, you're in your Super Saiyan mode. Elwyn, you're in your Bahamut mode. You guys get sent flying backwards. Just
Do
from
I though? I'm like, enlightened, holding on to his spirit balls.
no, his spirit balls are destroyed along with him. And and the creature is not just destroyed; it is obliterated. And all the it's so much damage that the mosquitoes that were sitting here in the ethereal realm were also destroyed. The ripples of power, they radiate through all the parallel planes and dimensions in this area, into the ethereal, into the shadow, into the astral. It's just these massive shock waves just blazing out. The whole sky turns red as you do this. It's the rest of you guys. This is something that like the likes of which you guys haven't seen before or have rarely seen before. And let's see here. So that thing dies. Renly, there's a huge vacuum. Like it didn't just annihilate the creature; it annihilated all the air and all the particles and stuff that were in front of you. And like this whole massive optic blast, it just stretches off and creates this huge beam in front of you. So as your attack ends, and your Aurelian is just glowing red with power. It's like superheated. It's actually hot on your head. It's actually beginning to burn your head. How overheated it is.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's like searing. It's starting to hurt. You're going to have to take it off.
Oh
The
yeah, I totally do. Yeah. I deactivated
Yeah, you just
it.
remove
Like,
it from your
nope,
head.
nope. Yeah, and
Yeah,
pull it off.
the vacuum that was created by this massive beam creates these huge torrents of wind as all the air just rushes in to fill in the vacuum. You and the rest of you guys and your submarine goes spinning and spiraling around. It's totally fucked up the whole equilibrium of this planet. The heat that it generated, you guys are in the green zone. It's turned this area red and orangish. So all the currents of air and heat in this whole place are starting to swirl around. It's actually starting to get pretty dangerous because now objects, these large like pieces of rock and these floating islands and stuff that are all going through this area. Normally they fly up from the red zone and they still pick up speed through the orange, but they start decelerating a little bit in the green and the blue. Now that this zone is also heated, they're flying at faster speeds, right? So all around you, they're continuing to accelerate. So these chunks of debris are moving at terrifying speeds past you, as you guys are all spinning and spiraling around in space. Okay.
At least no mosquitoes.
That's right. The mosquitoes are gone. All right. So combat is over, but right now you guys are actually in a bit of danger. You're spinning around. Let's see here. The number 4. Okay, Adis. A large piece of debris comes blasting by at huge speeds. And it smashes into your large Baruch form.
Kind of blow it away.
As it's coming? No, we're talking like supersonic speeds. And you're spiraling. You're being sent around. So this is going to do. Let's see. I'm gonna multiply that. I didn't roll enough dice. It'll do 380 damage to you as it smashes into your wing, and sends you continuing to spiral around.
Can I just punch a hole through it? I'll take the.
No, you don't even know it's coming.
Oh, gotcha.
No, these things are moving. So you guys are spiraling around like you're Yeah, 380. You guys are being spun around. You don't even know which way is which, and debris is flying everywhere and smashing into things, and one of them hits you.
Okay.
All right, what do you guys do?
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
I'm screaming? That seems legit.
You
Yeah,
hear-
I'm screaming.
Yeah, Damos, you're
Yeah.
flying. You're being blasted away. You saw that the whole place turned red, and you hear Renly screaming. Damos, a bunch of rocks smash into you. You take that times.
You mean these rocks are punching me?
One smashes into your back. All right. For what was that? For about 570 damage.
I'm unconscious, guys.
Damos is floating unconscious off into the distance.
I mean, Elwyn have it better, right?
He's
What are you
next
guys
to
doing?
me as soon as I see that.
All right, you tether Damos back to you. Okay, Damos is back to you.
course.
He's unconscious.
All right, myself.
I am
But
going to...
Elwyn, you're gonna have to fight to regain your balance. Go ahead and roll
That's
me a
fine.
dexterity check.
Even if I'm flying?
Yeah, the winds and the rushing of this vacuum. Okay, yeah, you're able to barely stabilize. You pull Damos back towards you. It's
then
hard. It's taking a
I'm-
lot of effort to remain stable.
Yeah, with my bonus action, I am going to pump them full of fire bolts, but the healing kind. So I'll hit them with 3 healers. Times 1,000.
Oh shit, I just put
Ooh.
myself to full HP right there, Reggie. Ugh.
Hey,
Wow.
Midas. Hey, Midas.
Wait, where do we get healing fireballs again? I forgot where that came from.
I know,
I
right?
have no idea, but I've had them like this for a while, and I think this is the first time I've used them.
I think I vague. I think.
But who?
Yeah, I forget why I gave that to you. I remember vaguely giving
know.
that to you once.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, sure.
Pretty sweet.
Damos, you awaken, and you see Elwyn holding his. I don't know. How do you cast your fireballs? Are they from a wand or are they from your hands?
From my eyes.
Yes,
Okay.
that's one big
Okay.
eye you have there.
That's what you see, Damos. You're looking straight into Elwyn's eyes as he heals you. Okay, the rest of you guys, what are you doing?
Hey, Midas, that video I linked is what I imagine what Ridley just did would have looked like if it had been on the surface of a planet.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I've never watched that show.
Shit, it's really good. I heal myself and right myself and stop myself from flying all over the place. What the hell happened to Owen's token? Oh, it was under Deimos. It looked like it got squished.
Okay.
I think our levels gain increase, so I will be casting Freedom of Movement and going into Gold Dragon form. But I'm not sure what level a Gold Dragon is, if it's ancient. But yeah.
You want to be a gold dragon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
True. I can
So
see
it's-
polymorph into
It's
a-
continuing to be pretty dangerous here.
Exactly. That's
Um,
why I'm like, I need to be something that can fly well.
Yeah. Let your polymorph Ridley into an ancient gold dragon.
More
No, I
debris
don't
comes.
want you to see me. Can you see me? I can't
I don't
see
know.
anybody.
I don't know.
You can't see anybody?
I don't know. Can we see each other?
Like, where are we? Like, are we within like eyesight of each other? Where are we?
So you're starting to. You guys are starting to you have righted yourself. You're pretty far away from each other. Actually, you're pretty far spread out. Let me do this because of what happened. We'll do something like that. All right.
But you mentioned vacuum, and I was like, okay, that's gonna be difficult. So yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, what trick?
Yeah. There's still massive surges of wind and rocks and debris and heat all over the place. So this is pretty perilous for you guys. Renly, some rocks fly by, smashing into you.
Yeah, I'm totally going into ancient dragon form and gold dragon form,
Yeah,
so I don't
400.
have that, but
All right,
yeah.
that's okay. 450 damage to you. Just kind of keep note of it.
Okay.
What are you guys gonna do? It's and the effects are not going away in this area. You're not. Maybe they will eventually, but right now, it seems like this change is sticking.
Oh, it's created new tides of air currents and stuff
Yep.
in the
Yep.
region. It's fucked up the whole planets or planes,
Yeah, you're
something like
being lit
Jupiter.
for like 1,000 fucking miles, so there's this massive vacuum that's filling
Mm-hmm.
in.
And it superheated the place.
Midas, I have a quick question, just out of curiosity. For our new crowns, right? Do we know essentially how they work? Like, were we imparted with knowledge of what they do and yada yada yada?
Yeah.
Written in?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Will it hurt whomever we draw power from?
For you, the soul thing.
Yeah.
Um, it's more. It's not a forceful soul drawing. Actually, let me double check. Wait, where is it? Crown of
There.
Divine Soul. Yeah, it's a benevolent soul drawing, energy drawing. So like when Goku draws energy from nature around him, it's not killing nature, right? They're willingly giving it up. You can't do it
Okay.
from creatures that are not willing.
Okay. Cool. I was just wanting to clarify that. I'll start flying towards Rinley, I suppose.
Okay.
Can I have a updated like maybe this new Mabru form doesn't move 10 feet?
Well, he's flying, right? And in the air, he doesn't move 10 feet. The old
Okay.
Baruch was
I'll,
just
Zero
really
feet?
was really slow
yeah,
because he was
I'll move.
large.
Yeah, I'll move towards Rinley.
Sure. All right, you start moving that direction.
And I will keep an eye out for projectiles, and like I'll move and I will hold my searing gaze. If I see one that's gonna hit somebody who's within, because I think everybody's within 1,000 feet of me, I'll try to blow a hole through it that they can pass through if I can't completely destroy it.
Okay. All right. So you guys are trying to make your way back to each other. The place is torrential. Elistray is gonna she kind of like she manages to gather herself. She's near you, Renly. She's this is perilous. We must get to a safer place.
You got that. And I'm going to sort of like um, yell at Adis going, can you make a magnificent mansion?
She said I can't open up portals without permission.
Fine, I'll open a portal. You guys need a fucking portal.
We do,
I mean, I
ripping
mean,
and
I,
tearing.
I mean, I can leave whenever I want, but I can't take any of you with me.
I cast Magnificent Demo's Mansion. It smells like a really sweaty, old, gross gold gem that hasn't been taken care of
Well,
in a
I
long
mean,
time.
it's not a teleport. I mean, I could try, but I doubt it's gonna work.
To open the mansion to create a pocket plane.
Yeah.
I'll say you guys are gonna have to wait until this plane is stabilized. Elistray says maybe up in the cooler air if we keep going higher. This debris will have settled down a bit.
All
So more
right.
rocks fly by.
Up.
I
So I
pew
guess
pew
everyone's
them.
going up.
If they come at Rinley, I'll pew pew them.
Okay. So this is let's see. Ooh, that's 462 damage to Deimos.
Yeah, ouch. Not cool, bro.
Okay. You guys are flying higher. Deimos, in all this tumult, in all this torrent and stuff like that, you realize that you've lost a couple of the mosquitoes. In fact, there's only one mosquito with you now. The other three that were with you are gone.
I hold him close to my chest.
They just got splattered, and as the debris hit you, they got splattered, like their goop on the underside of one of those rocks. So there's only one Chad Skeeto left in existence. Actually, yeah, because Renly killed all the other ones. So
Didn't kill
Hey,
them. I mean,
Rinley, try to control the weather.
I don't think I have that prepared today.
All right, you guys are rising higher. You're trying to get out of this now new orange zone up into which is the highest level, which is now green because the whole place has been heated a bit. As you're going, I'm going to roll damage a few more times. So we'll stick with that number 460, and I'm gonna let's see, that's 460 to Renly.
Is it possible for
400.
me to QQ that one?
No. These rocks are moving really, really fast, and there's a lot of them. It's not like one single rock hits you. We're talking like, yeah, these are like constellations of debris. So that's to Renly, to Adis again, and to Elwyn. 460.
So,
Also, after this session, I want to argue one of my feats.
Okay. Is it your tavern brawler feat or something like that?
No, that's a badass feat. It comes up randomly. I remember how it works. It's the tough feat.
Okay.
All right,
oh,
2
I have that one
HP per
too.
level.
I
At
have
this
that one
point,
too. Yeah, I'm
Oh.
with you on that one. I'm with you on that one. I got that one too.
All right. We can argue it. You wanna increase it to what, 3 HP per level?
either increase it or just let me get another feat. Easy peasy.
Maybe
Sure,
not increase
sure.
how much per level it gives, but like maybe as part of like our awaken thing, because we have that feat, we get like just a static bonus to our hit points.
Sure.
Either that.
Sure, we can do that. Yeah.
That or
Damo.
another feat
There you go.
also. Why not both?
You want to replace it with another feat because you've gotten. You guys are still technically level 20, although I don't know. We've been fucking around with that for a while. How about
We're level 33, so I got 66 HP from it.
you're level 33? You've gotten 66 HP from it. Let's say. 1 second. Let's say with the toughness feat, you can get 50 hit points per level.
Boom, bitch. All right, that's way more than I was gonna ask for.
Yeah, and let's say you're level 33. So you do the math, but 55 times 33 is 1,650.
Fuck yeah.
You said 50, right?
Yeah.
So it's an extra
And so what just
1,650
happened?
hit points.
Yep.
So that'll put me up to 3715.
We just made one of the feats retroactively really good.
Oh, okay.
Worth taking.
10
If you
out
guys
of
could
10. Feats
If you guys
good
could still
again.
get feats.
Let's make tough great again.
Hell yeah. No, it is an absolute have to take this feat in 5th edition if you play, because it's so unbalanced. If you play a caster, you have to take tough, or you get one shot by everything at like after level 10. Like you need those extra 40 hit points when you're level 20. Like they actually matter a lot.
It does matter a lot. Okay. You guys managed to make your way up to the green zone where the stones have decelerated enough that that you guys can dodge them. So there's no longer the peril of being smashed by the stones. And so you guys can do some deliberating now, some talking. Elistray says, "Well, now that we've eliminated the threat and gotten to safety, what, may I ask, was your plan? and where do we go from here?"
Oh,
we just
Euphemia says hi.
We just came here to get you.
Euphemia?
Yep.
Yeah, Euphemia sent us to rescue you.
She took your domain and she said you can't have it back.
But she's trying to get you
Damos,
to... I'm confused.
we weren't supposed to tell her that yet.
Illustrate, ignore what I said. There, I got you.
Backstabbing bitch.
No, she said something about she likes the power and not to give it back to you.
Okay, just for the record, had we not installed her in your domain, we wouldn't be here to rescue you. Just want to clarify, it was a matter of planar life or death. We either did it or an entire plane died.
I can't
Making
believe you
our
didn't know she was a backstabbing bitch until now.
I
Did you
don't
not see
mind.
her stab us for literally no reason?
And
Like,
you were
I
wrong
was
about everything,
walking
Demos,
weren't you?
and I got stabbed.
Demos, I can't envision you ever getting stabbed by anyone for no reason.
I'm so confused. Demos just does his thing and then just gets stabbed because how he looks.
Mm. I remember when Euphemia turned, she put the belt of gender swapping on you,
Yeah,
Deimos, and it got stuck
yeah,
on.
yeah.
And then she I think I remember she took your pamphlets or something, and she changed one of them to a young girl's guide to what, menstrual cycle or something like that.
Yeah,
She was-
yeah. And I would
like my
point out,
first period.
yeah, and how she didn't take it, like, she was all butthurt about it, but Damos took the belt changing gender thing like a champ. And I played that shit
Yeah.
for, like, a long time.
Like months,
Yeah.
yeah.
Months.
Yeah, you
Damos
still
don't
had
give.
that on. You still had that on when I joined.
Yeah, Damos goes with the flow, bro.
Anyway. Okay. Yeah, you were a woman all through hell, I think. And then
Yeah.
Elwyn at the end of the Hell saga, he took it off you.
And I
Yeah.
mean, look
I
at
can't believe we didn't bang.
after.
That's right.
You can't believe what, Ellen?
That we didn't bang.
Bro, your dick would have got crushed, bro.
I mean, Elwyn
Have you
was
seen
his
it?
endgame, so
Have you seen my Kegel power?
Here, have you seen Damos's?
That
Remember
would've been a match
Damos's
for-
mini?
Yeah,
Here,
I do.
this was Damos's mini from back then.
yeah,
That would have been a match
You see
for
it?
the ages.
You see it, Renly? That was his mini.
that was the
Well,
endgame. That
Elwyn.
was the couple I thought would happen.
If you still want to, Ellen, I could train back temporarily for you if you like.
What, to have him cheat? No.
Okay,
No, this is
Elish-
a contest of to prove whether or not Elwyn.
Adis, you just want to
and
see me with
died.
titties. You sick fuck. Yeah.
I've already seen you with titties, Damos.
Oh, you seen my titties, you sick bastard. So you noticed, and you didn't even compliment them. They were hard as shit.
Then they
Okay.
probably weren't very fun to play with.
Okay, so guys, Ellis Stray is sitting there, right? And she says, you hear her muttering, "Backstabbing bitch." She says, "Okay, guys, plan.
Hmm?
Since you don't have
can-
one, I would like to propose a
Yes.
plan.
You can have this plane if you want.
How can we figure out a way to fuck Euphemia over really
you,
hard?"
ma'am, has said the most sexy things that anyone has ever said
you
in
had-
the world. My
You
rock
are
hard
honest
boner
now.
is going crazy right now. My, holy shit.
You
Okay,
had
you
me
guys-
at fuck
you guys-
Euphemia.
Ugh.
I forgot everything you said after
Okay,
fuck and
okay.
Euphemia went together.
Is
So,
it getting hot in here?
I know you're excited about this idea. I just want to remind you that now you can't do it because you said her name, and every time you say her name, she can hear and see everything that's going on around you. So,
Euphemia can suck a dick.
But not mine. Adis, you gotta take one for the team.
I mean, if she wants to suck my dick, that's fine.
Okay. Alright, add that to the plan. It might be a distraction that will come up later.
Okay, she says, "Okay, plan.
Yeah,
You need to get me control of this plane, so I can
Easy.
become a full goddess again, and take back my fucking domain."
yeah. By the way,
What-
she's at a
what-
world where it's at, like, the outside realm, so she might be hard to get. She's
Why
like
would-
on planet Earth.
Why
I'm
would
gonna
you
use my music of the spheres to locate the portal thingy that we had to install the god in.
We know where it
Okay.
is. We can see it. It's right up above us.
Oh, we can.
No,
see-
the
we know
portal,
where it
the
is?
portal's up there. The portal's up there.
Yeah.
The vigil is not. The
Uh,
vigil,
I
actually.
was
So,
talking about the
so you
vigil.
guys look up, and the portal is gone.
Oh, fuck.
The
We-
portal's
we-
the portal's
yeah,
gone.
Portal.
We're not good at this game,
Oh,
guys.
we just blew the vigil up. Is what happened.
Shit.
So
Elwyn.
that's what I was saving my music of the spheres for.
Okay, so
Saved
you're
everything,
looking
I love you.
Hey,
you're looking for
the.
you're looking for it, Ellen. You're trying to find it. You're trying to find it.
Yeah.
You tap into your awakened power, and you reach into the reality beneath reality, right? And you realize that there is no vigil here anymore. the corpse forge had assimilated the vigil, and Renly beyond annihilated it. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that was part of our
so-
plan. And when I said find the vigil, I meant create one with my Music of the Spheres.
So Ren,
Ooh.
so Owen,
Easy.
Can I try to help him?
so Owen, what you're finding, Owen, is that there are a few traces of
I'm gonna use
divine
my second D3.
energy. There are a few traces of the essence of the vigil still within the plane. Okay, it's going to take a lot to pull it all together, and to pull enough of it together, and then to start trying to recraft it.
Well, I
So
just
you're
rolled
using
a
Music of
3
the
on my
Spheres?
spark. Yeah,
Max
and I
spark?
sparked it,
Okay.
And I rolled a 3.
Can I help him?
Does anyone else have? Does anyone else? Yeah. How else can you guys help him?
I'm
Easy.
doing
I
something
have
new.
another spark too, if that helps.
I'm
I've
gonna-
also,
I'm gonna-
I've never used my Music of the Spheres
Don't use it yet.
because it sounds stupid. Because I don't like spheres. I like muscles.
Yep,
So
I'm gonna-
I'll use my Music of the Spheres, and
No,
I'll
no, no.
also
Don't
spark it.
don't use it. Don't use it. Trust
Suck
me.
my dick, haters! I'm doing
No.
it.
Don't do it.
Whoa!
Do it.
Yeah,
Don't-
there was a D3.
Oh man.
I
Okay.
can get all your power. We don't need your Music of the Spheres.
Well, I already used it because I'm a Chad.
Well, I'll steal the power of your Magic of the Spheres from me anyway.
Okay.
You're
Well,
not
I'm
gonna be able
steal
to
your
to steal that
arm
power.
because I pulled it off your body.
All right. Okay. So let's see here. So Adis and no Elwyn and Deimos, you both channel your Music of the Spheres, and you both max sparked it. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? What's this link?
Also,
Elder
wait a second.
Tempest? What is this?
This is a creature from the Tome of Foes, and I would like to turn into one because it's an elemental, it's gargantuan, and it has control of storms, and we are in a
Oh, cool.
plane of clouds.
Yes, you absolutely can.
Also, I would like to double down because Deimos is super smart. And he likes to think that sometimes the DM forgets about the stuff that we have. I'm gonna use something to get magical powers from They Will Always Work right now. And I'm going to channel divinity. Fuck, what's it called? I'm into fucking divine intervention, cause I can fucking do that shit.
Oh my
Counter spell.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, look at Deimos. Oh, Deimos, what you got there? Oh, did you call this a divine fucking intervention?
I'm right here, Deimos. What do you want?
Oh shit, dude, Elwin, I found you.
Divine intervention. What are you asking your deity to intervene?
Tempest! I'm gonna yell at him. Tempest, I know this is a test. But don't worry. I know that you can help me. We gotta have it straight, just like you wanted your secretary. And we need to put the shit back together so we can go higher the planes, I don't fucking know. But we got these musical balls. I think they're called spheres. Tempest, can you help us use your super divine benevolent energy to help us pull it together with your super radiant and very niceness?
Okay, Deimos, you focus a little bit. You close your eyes. Yeah, go on.
Alistair he's always said that she was Tempest's secretary.
That's right. He always said that. That's right. You said it a long time ago. Oh, jeez. Because you were getting arguments with Euphemia about it.
Never changed it. That's probably why I got stabbed a lot.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, that's been years, man. Okay, anyway, so Deimos, you focus, you close your eyes, and you send this prayer up. You channel your divine intervention. So you're way past level 20, so it automatically succeeds. And then you sit there and you wait patiently for a response. And then you feel a tingle, right? And then you hear you realize that a voice is coming through to you.
Oh, Tempest. I flex extra hard. Oh, Cornelius. My boy Cornelius, what's up, bro?
You did you really just say something about balls?
Yeah, you got me good, Cornelius. You know your boss.
Oh jeez. Is that my secretary now? Oh,
Yes,
she's
Tempest.
hot.
So Tempest's secretary, Cornelius. Yeah.
Do you think that if if could you put a good word in for me with her? Because
Yeah,
I can just imagine myself and her going on a very passionate vacation to like,
yeah.
the Bahamas or something.
That makes sense. I mean, the thing is, Tempest, since he's the boss and she's the secretary, it wouldn't be a good work dynamic if that happened because there'd be HR problems. It's down the road, but you're also like the same position versus her. So like, you guys could be like a match made in heaven or Mount Celestine. I'm a funny Deimos
Yeah, yeah. Well, you do that. Anyway, what did you need my balls for?
We need to put this video back together. We may or may not have coded on balloon. We're doing a good job of pulling it together, but sometimes some divine energy, from Tempest could probably be cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I don't know anything about Tempest or Vigils, but I have what you want right here. And he reaches back behind his back and he pulls out like a
Yes.
very big mason jar, right?
Oh shit!
A mason jar, and it's full. He says, "Mr. Bain stopped by a little while ago and dropped off a whole jar of his essence."
Is he like
So
up
you
in
see, you
range or
see,
something? I don't know.
you see the jar, the mason jar is full of this cloudy, murky liquid.
It's helped me before. It will help me again.
He says,
Cornelius.
"All right. Well, if you want it, you said the right word, so I'll pour it here into your little brazier. Get ready
Give
for
me
the
a little bit.
kickback."
Yeah, give me a little bit on the
Huh?
side. I
Huh?
want a little vial again. I use up my vial of that primo juice.
Oh, you want some of it for yourself?
Yeah, this could be sweet. I'll forget about it, and then like in 9 months from now, I'll remember it.
Okay, I'll have them send it to you via the postal service.
Okay, 3 to 5 business days. I get it.
It is. That's exactly what it looks like. Except the jar is full. What the hell is this jar?
Ada's, why are you showing us your at-home
Oh, jeez. Renly, did you click that link? Okay. So he pours the jar into the brazier, and Deimos, you get supercharged. So now you have your awakened power running at full steam. You're and Elwyn's awakened power is running at full steam, and on top of that, exactly what you needed, um, um, a mega dose of divine magic. And since the what do you call it, the vigils were divine in nature, that's the final piece that you guys needed to draw them all together to recreate one. So, over the course of the next hour, you and Elwyn work together and draw in material, bits of debris, bits of cloud. Are you okay, Renly?
That was the worst. I had to step away. I was like, I got. I will help.
Uh,
In the meantime, which is this.
Did they pull it off or did they need help?
This is what is happening as an eldest Tempest, and I'm going to use my legendary actions to help them get some debris within miles of us.
Yep.
So using the
Okay.
Screaming Gale. Yep.
Okay, yeah. You guys are all of you helping together, and with the massive hit of divine energy that Cornelius just poured into Deimos's brazier, you guys pull together the raw materials that you need, and with the music of the spheres, the divine essence to craft a vigil. All right. So, forming this vigil here in the middle of the um, what's this place called? Of Arcadia, right?
What's the god's
There,
name
I'll
that's with
just
us? What's her name?
Akelia.
No,
No, no,
the
Elistray. Elistray.
Let's say. I'm like,
Elistray.
Alistair, if you want any design input, now's the time.
She she gives you a few pointers. She wants it to be an image of a crescent moon, on top of like a overlapped with a willow tree.
You heard the
That's
lady,
her
man.
her emblem.
Say no more. I'm gonna make it look like the best butt cheeks I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys craft this thing, over the course of the next hour. And after it's done, you infuse it with the basically the divine signature, the unique signature of Arcadia, and with that you have recrafted the vigil. Now it does not have a god identified with it yet, but it is sufficient to retake this plane.
Illustrate. I have to ask you a
Yes?
question. It might be a personal question. And I know
What is it?
that sometimes we don't get along, and sometimes you don't understand why you're in my pants. But can we have your divine spark to give to Chad Skeeto so he can become the god of this plane?
She blinks for a second, and she thinks. She says, even if it were possible, that would be a hard pass.
I get it. It's just he's a nice guy. I don't think he gets to do what he needs. He's just a little Skeeto trying to make himself a big word.
I'll
But I
tell you what.
understand.
What if you become the goddess of this place and get your full godhood back? But Chatskeeto's got to be like your main dude here. He's got to be like your number one guy.
Yeah.
She says, "Oh, that I can do. And I thought you'd never ask. Yes, I'd love to take over this plane."
Wait a second.
I look at her face and I pull up a picture that I drew of Euphemia, and I'm trying to put these together.
You're really into power, aren't you?
No, I'm into revenge. And I'm trying to think of the best way to fuck over Euphemia.
That you do those stuff.
Illustrate, but right now you gotta stop saying those words. I'm getting a massive boner. I don't think that's appropriate right now.
Deimos, I've been meaning to talk
Yes.
to you about that.
Oh shit. Is it too big? Just joking, it's average size, guys.
No, and can we have a moment, just you and I? I
Of course.
have an idea.
I love ideas.
So I've been thinking, what is
I
the
always
best?
think a lot.
What is the best way to crush Euphemia in every way possible?
Easy.
Psychologically, in
Yes.
power, in a sense of power,
Easy.
her sense of identity.
Easy. I've been planning this my whole life, and I pull it up, and it's a picture of turning her into a fat white man who lives in his mom's basement. We just gotta turn her into this, destroy her. Fuck, can't even do shit. Destroy her identity, her existence.
Yes, but I'm thinking about something that would cut even deeper.
Then a fat
I
white
like
dude
where
who
this
lives
is
in his
going.
basement.
Giggity.
Giggity what? What would
Yeah, yes,
Do it,
yes.
Deimos.
Let's do that.
it.
Let's do that. But I
Okay, yes.
I have another idea.
Okay, I'm all ears. Deimos, as you know, it's all for thinking of ideas and planning.
Now, just bear with me. This might seem
Okay.
a bit extreme, but
Yes.
you are the person she hates most in the world,
How did that even happen?
and I am
Yes.
the goddess that she loves but has betrayed.
Uh,
So I take the power of this plane. I use this power to retake my domain from her. I retake the moon, We turn her into this fat whatever it is that you mentioned,
Yes. Yes.
and that's the
key.
extreme part. But just bear with me,
Terrible cardio.
okay? Bear with me. How about
Okay.
this? Wouldn't
Yes.
don't you think it would just kill her if you knocked me up?
Like punch you in the face or something? That
No,
wouldn't be rude. I wouldn't want to do
you
that to you.
got me
Do
pregnant.
it. Do it, Demos. Do it.
Got
do
me
it, do it.
pregnant.
Wait.
Now,
I-
this is not because I'm attracted to you or anything. This is purely out of spite for Euphemia. I got the idea back when we were fighting the thing, and your hat, your perverted little hat, splooged all over me. And I got the idea back then.
Why are you
What do you
thinking
think?
about my wiener?
No, because it was what was dangling in front of my face while I was hiding myself behind you.
A wiener.
Just, I know it's a bit extreme, and this
Give me thinking
would,
out straight.
would be
I know
purely
you're
would be
thirsty.
it
You're
would not
thirsty
be
as fuck
romantic.
right now.
It would not be romantic. I'm not thirsty at all. It
Yes,
would,
you definitely are. Here's
no,
a
I'm
glass of
quite
water. I'm
quite
gonna
well
talk to
hydrated.
Elwin. I'm gonna talk to Elwin right now.
But think about this,
And I gotta
purely
plan
as
this.
a business transaction out of spite for Euphemia.
Wait.
Think about it.
Here's your glass of water, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. I talk to Elwin over here, and I think about what the thing is, because I'll be honest, I lied to you. Damos doesn't really think about anything. He just does random things, and it tends to sometimes work out.
Just think about it. Just think about
Okay.
seeing Euphemia's face when she knows that I took her domain and I was pregnant with your child.
Yes.
Imagine it.
Well, you got me with the domain part. But
Just
how
think
much
about
I need to
it.
have
That's all I
baby?
ask. Is think about it. I'm going to go tap into this vigil here.
Oh
Yell
shit,
through
Elwin.
the sending stone that was on the whole time, eavesdropping, going, done! Deal done! Yes!
Elwin, what should I do?
We were all
Why are your
listening. And
pants still on?
They're not. I'm already banging her.
take one for the team, damn it!
What are you talking about? I haven't had pants. And I've been, well, she's tapping the vigil. I've been tapping her this whole time. I was just making sure it
Yes.
was the right thing to do. Is this not the right thing to do?
It's the right thing to do.
Oh,
Do it!
it's the rightest thing you've ever done.
Illustrate, I have a proposal for you.
Yes?
I'm going to stick my wiener in you and just do stuff. That cool?
And you hear in the back of your mind, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You go ahead and do that. I'll just sit back here and watch.
You can't get cool near this, you sly dog.
Yeah. Elistray says, now remember, no emotion, no romance. This is strictly revenge.
Yes, strictly. Should I unlight these cancels and take these waiters away with the fancy Italian food and the music?
Do you need unconscious for this, or actively participating?
And she says, I think I'd better be conscious. That way I can make sure that nothing else happens. Yeah,
Okay,
oh yes.
take it with anesthesia.
So you cast fertility?
Yeah, enhanceability. It's all going on.
You got a lot of mileage out of this fertility spell.
I did. I also have this for later.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Holy crap.
That is a spell? Who the fuck made that spell? Holy shit.
Okay. All right. So she said. So Elistray, says, very well. Let's do this. But give me a few more minutes. And she goes back to the vigil, and she completes her connection with it. Elistray now, her body and her eyes are radiant. You see Arcadia calming around you. The extra heat, the change in the zones, the chaos of all the debris, it all calms down. The zones regulate. There's no more chaos. There's no more massive colliding piles of debris and flotsam and jetsam in the air. She calms it all, and you see her beginning to reconsolidate all these massive flotillas of debris into islands and zones. a few, yeah, and the clouds stabilize. They're not swirling around anymore. Chad Skeeto is zipping around happy. It's like his true nature has returned. He still has your mind, the mind that you're familiar with, and he still has the powers. But she's made that permanent within him since he's a creature of this area. Elistray says, "It's going to take a lot of work to rebuild this zone, and I will get to it once our business is conducted. Deimos,
Yeah,
are you ready for me?"
Uh,
What the hell, Brenly?
You see me doing like multiple circles
I,
and it's supposed
I'm
to
actually
enter.
really confused, and I'm looking at Renly. I'm like, why do you have
Get
so
that
many
uterus
spells
ready.
about that? Ah.
There are like circles within circles within circles of rituals. Now
No.
you all stand here, and you stand here, and then this is the area that y'all will procreate. Okay? Okay, good.
Okay. Oh, so you set up the zone? Okay. All right. So here, let's look at the map. All right. So here, so Renly, you've created circles upon circles, right? So
Indeed,
you've got the
yes.
larger circle, all right, and we've got different layers of rituals, just concentric circles, right? Okay, one more. Let's do one more. Okay, and in the middle, our one spot is Deimos.
Yeah.
Oh shit, do I have? I'm sure I have a token for Elistray. Do I? No, I never made one.
Not.
Here. I'll use this one for now. Okay. It's a drow lady. It's not actually Euphemia, but it's the only thing I had. Okay.
My
Um.
brain goes away.
No, it's Elistray. It's Elistray there. Okay. So you have Elistray. Go ahead, Renly. What's the ritual?
Okay, so there are multiple ones. The fertility is going on Elistray, so that she is lovely and very fertile. And then enhanced ability is going on Deimos. And then we have Breed True, which is one of my new spells that I was hoping to get approved because I have a bunch of like
Sure.
nonsensical spells I was hoping you would let me have. So Breed
Sure, fine.
True.
Pretty true. Okay.
This will be pretty useful because we are magical and this is what it does. So,
Okay.
awaken baby. Maybe.
All right. All right.
And the last
Okay.
one is the innermost circle, ritual circle. Let me see.
Okay.
I
And
feel like Friendly thought this out a lot more.
It seems like she has.
I feel like there was going to be a moment at some point where things needed to happen, and I was like, I'm here for y'all, baby. I'm here for y'all.
Okay.
And here's the last, the impregnant one is this one. But you can cast it at other individuals. So here we are.
So you cast this from Deimos?
Oh, it's a ritual circle. So,
Okay,
but
okay.
it's on, it's connecting Deimos and Elistray. So yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's not like you're getting Elistray pregnant. It's Deimos is getting her
No,
pregnant.
it's just
Okay. Because that would be complicated.
With another creature.
that would,
be
that would start to
desired.
get complicated. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Cornelius is looking over your shoulder, Deimos, because he's connected to you. Elistray is in the center of all these circles. She's there. She's created a platform in the air and a bed of clouds. Right. Chad Skeeto's just kind of buzzing around happily. Elwyn and Adis, what are you guys doing?
I'm making sure Deimos follows my pointers.
Yes,
Okay.
And
stick it in.
yes, and
Wait, real hard. And just
the girl has to be in the bottom to get her pregnant because
Makes
of
sense.
gravity.
Gravity. Right.
Everybody knows that.
Obviously.
And Adis, what are you doing? Gravity. Adis, you doing anything?
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not participating in this shit.
All right.
It is
Do
fucking
you
weird.
remember?
Actually, I am. I am.
This
I'm
is
gonna.
part of the great
I'm gonna.
revenge.
I'm gonna say a prayer.
You gonna say a prayer? You said.
Yep,
To whom?
Okay.
I'll send it to you later.
Okay.
So what do you want?
All right. All right.
Oh,
So,
and
go on, Renly.
you know the scene in The Matrix 2 where they're in this club and they're all gyrating and there's a lot of music? Well, that's the orchestra spell. Okay, we have a lot of very
All
yeah.
right. I
Yeah.
gotta
Uplifting
I gotta
music.
find this.
God
Matrix
damn it, you're making
2.
a real
Is
sexy
it the Matrix or is it Matrix
Matrix.
3?
I don't quite remember. I feel like it was 2, but I'm not sure. It's that very tribal music thing club scene.
Matrix Reloaded. So it's number 2.
Yep.
All right. All right. Yeah, this is it.
Yeah, Zion Dance Party.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can skip to halfway in the video when they're actually on the bed.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right. So, Deimos,
Yeah.
I'll play it in the background. All right. So, um, Renly. All right, so all the preparations have been made. Adis is praying. Elwin is coaching you. Renly is casting ritual and spells upon rituals. Chad Skeeto just buzzing around. Cornelius is watching with a big goofy grin on his face. Elistrea is in the middle of all these circles on this floating platform of air that she's made, and she's created this very comfy large bed of clouds. And she says to you, "Well, Deimos, I'm ready.
Yeah. It's weird. Okay.
Have you
Um.
have you ever done this before?"
Yeah, I got poked in the back with a fish before.
No, 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 no. This particular arrangement.
Nah, it's kind of weird. I don't get it because no, never done it. I don't
I
want my
see.
wiener to break something.
I see, I see. Well, perhaps it's best if... Hmm.
But I have to turn you
Well,
upside down because of gravity.
yes, let's... She says, let's try that. Alright,
Okay,
so
very
Deimos,
good.
so you head over to her. Alright, I need you to roll me, so give me 3 performance checks. Alright, the first
Easy
one, for
peasy.
sure. Alright, let's do the first one first. This one is definitely with disadvantage, because you're nervous and you're
I'm going.
inexperienced.
I'm going. I'm going, Damos Blue, motherfucker.
Okay, it is.
Okay.
All right, go on. All right, so Deimos, so the first performance check, you're very. Tell me how you're feeling, because you're inexperienced.
You know,
You've never
it's
particularly
a
done this
challenge.
before.
Yeah, I haven't done it before, but you know what? It's gonna fuck up for Euphemia. And if that gives you one thing, it's hard work and dedication. Okay.
Okay, so
Damos is
you're
gonna go
you're super into it.
slamming. He's like
All right.
super like straight battle mode.
Have you guys watched Peacemaker
Yeah.
Not
with
yet.
Yeah.
You have you with John Cena?
Yeah.
It's
pretty funny. That's
first of all,
awesome.
it's freaking awesome. So in the
That's
pilot
ridiculous.
episode, yeah, he's banging the chick and he's just shouting freedom.
Banging.
He's like,
Freedom.
yeah, so that's what's happening here. Okay.
Dance party after.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'll make sure I'll be like super demos just for the bonuses and shit.
All right. So first performance check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, but I'm like super demos. All right.
I know, but yeah, but still, you're nervous. You're not sure. You know, this performance
I'm so
anxiety.
nervous. Performance. I hope you guys are ready to. Oops. Is this the right hose I start poking her side?
I'll let him
With
reroll.
disadvantage. Disadvantage. I said.
No, I'm just
Oh, even worse. Ooh, this is gonna not be great. Okay.
Okay. All right. So first performance check. You go over and you try to do the thing, and she says, "Well, okay, let's slow down, champ." She says, "Let's slow down for a minute. First, a bit of a lesson. this
Okay.
guy, and she points at you, right,
Uh,
needs to be standing tall. So
okay.
he's not quite yet. So perhaps, like I said, business transaction. So I won't be helping. Perhaps you can do something to get him standing tall.
I tell her, talk about how you guys are gonna fuck over Euphemia.
Oh yes, yes. She'll go crazy with jealousy and anger, and
Anger, yes. Oh shit. My wiener is very large and big now.
all right, that's all right. You're blasting. All right, we're gonna
Whoa.
go performance check. Just a normal performance check.
I'm gonna enhance ability on it. Fuck you guys.
I have enhanced ability on you for
Yeah.
charisma checks,
So
so
I'm
yeah.
going. Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Performance. -1. Performance is an overrated skill.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Elvis has entered the building. So you've got. So.
Ayo.
The process has started. You hear, Jamos, you're going at it, and it's actually quite physical. You're realizing that she is not just a very capable drow warrior, but she's also a goddess. So she's quite capable of keeping up with you athletically in a lot of
Holy
aspects.
shit.
She's a
Athletics.
generous lover.
What'd you say?
She's a generous lover.
Yeah. Deimos, you're going to town and you're realizing this is pretty athletic. You're starting to work up a little bit of sweat. You can feel the burn in your glutes, and you feel some lactic acid building up. It's working for you. All right.
Yeah, this is some baby stuff. You ready to step it up, Stray?
All right. And in the back and slightly in your ear, Deimos, you can hear Cornelius going.
Ew.
Cornelius, you're weird as shit. Sit back in the corner in the chair like the rest of these people.
All right. Last performance check. You can still have advantage. Go ahead.
Performance? Why are we doing performance, not athletics?
So you need
Okay.
finesse with the strength.
And there, guidance.
All right. Elwin, do you give any coaching? Any last words before the deed is done?
Wait, no. Actually, Davis is gonna go on an all-out athletics thing on it.
Okay. You're getting super athletic with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said how hard? That hard.
Shit, I was muted that whole time. Yeah, I tell
Yeah,
you
you were.
what you're good at. Use
All right.
your
You go.
instincts.
You're great
Okay,
at talking.
I'll use my insight on top
This is
of that.
good.
My insight's actually not that bad, but that will give me another animal
So, Damo-
handling check because she's crazy.
All right, Deimos.
And
So what do you do?
I'm not done yet. Here's a medicine check to make sure she's not that hurt. She's fine. Oh, a little religion as I'm praying to my dick.
She's got us.
Oh no. Oh no, what's this over here? It's a little bit of history to find out where this famous G spot is. Found it. Now it's time to go ham on it, says Deimos.
No, you need an investigation check, Amos.
I already did an investigation. So I did.
No.
Yeah, good choice.
No, you did.
Let me investigate over here. What am I investigating? I don't know. Dim titties? I found them. They were hard to find. They were under clothes. That's why it took me so hard. I found them. Now, let me be a little stealthy right here. Am I stealthy? Yeah, I was stealthy. I knew those titties were there the whole time. And I got them. And let me get a little survival right here. Because, you know, it's hard when you're going through all that bush. And then,
Deimos
That's
She
hot,
did
jeez.
a job
of these
done.
athletics. And now I'm done.
he's weed whacking through the bush. That's what he said. For survival.
You just made me spit my coke everywhere because you said that bush shit while I was in the middle of taking a drink.
You guys are welcome.
Okay. Okay. All right. The rest of you guys hear three voices cry out all in unison. Deimos gives a hearty grunt. Elistray lets out a bit of a moan and a scream, and Cornelius he goes,
Ew.
um,
Cornelius, you weirdo. Stop fucking checking it in the closet.
okay,
Where do you think that
and
came from?
and the deed has been done. Elistray, after a few moments, she says, Deimos, kindly roll off me, please.
Why are you stealing my pants? I've been trying to get you out for a while now.
Yes,
Stop holding
yes,
on to Deimos. Stop it. Let go of me. No. You keep putting your
I'm
hands
not
on me
holding.
and keep Yes, you are. Stop
Fine,
it.
fine.
You know,
She
you said this,
she
you said this
she
was
puts
a
her.
business transaction. Stop trying to keep coming back to
Fine.
me.
You feel her kind of
Covering up
squirming.
to
Right?
me.
She she leverages her weight on your hip, and she pulls herself out, and she says, and she waves her hand around, and all her clothes kind of reform around her, and she says, being the goddess that I am, I believe I can confidently say that our efforts have been successful. So
Yes, cool.
give me a few months. The gestation period between gods and humans is a bit different, and the way time
I'm
works
not a
here, I'm not
human.
quite sure how long it will take. But she says, she looks at you. She says, "You're definitely a human."
No, my name's Deimos. Not human. Idiot.
Of course, of course. She says, "Oh, I pray this child does not have your IQ." But anyway,
What are you talking about? I got like a 30-something intelligence. I'm technically smart.
No.
she waves her hand in the air, and you guys see the portal above you reopen. She says, "My thanks.
Oh my god.
I'm looking forward
Illustrate.
to
Get off of
continuing
me.
this revenge." She says,
Oh,
"Our
Are you still
revenge."
holding on to me? Yes,
oh
you
shit.
can sit over. I pick her off of me
Deimos,
and I put her down and I walk away.
Deimos, I think you
What?
just fucked up.
What'd I do?
You just created a half-awakened god.
No, what I created is a clingy lady who said it was a business transaction, and now she keeps grabbing onto me.
We'll
um,
see.
so it's gonna take a little while for her. She's gonna have to go to war with Euphemia to try to pull back her to wrest her domain away from Euphemia. That's gonna take a while. It's also gonna take a while
I'm
for the
gonna be
baby
the
to grow.
godfather, right?
But
Yeah, can we hold that off until after we deal with the demons?
of course, it's gonna take a while.
But I
So,
want to be a godfather
um,
now.
No, I'm not talking about the baby. I'm talking about the fighting with Euphemia. Like, it's stupid
Elwin,
for our
Elistray is
to
gonna
do
come up
it.
to you. Elwin's gonna come. Elistray is gonna come up to you, Elwin, and she says, "Yes, I'd be glad for you to be named its godfather. That would especially annoy Euphemia."
Oh, nice. Little godfather to little Elwin.
We haven't picked
She
a name
smiles.
yet, Elwin.
She
But
says,
I'm
"She
thinking
says,
Elwin's a
You
pretty
can't
good
name it.
name.
You can't name it Elwin.
Name it. Let's name it.
Delwyn.
Deimos.
Delwyn.
Yeah, you
Or
can't have,
Elwin,
Elmos.
Elwin,
you can't have
Elmos.
two gods with the same name.
Elwin, are you still in your divine form?
I think it's done by now.
Is that now? Okay. Well, she comes
well,
as
if I
she
can,
mentions
I'll
that
be.
to you. Sure, for now. She says to you, she says, "Just a thought." She says, "Wouldn't it be crazy? Wouldn't it just kill Euphemia if I had both of your children?"
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
It
think on
would.
that for a bit.
It would, but I can't. I'm sorry.
Pity.
I'm
Just think on
already.
It,
I
it'd
already
make
have a
the
girlfriend.
vengeance.
That's another goddess.
The vengeance would be extra sweet. Okay. All right. So that's where
Elwin,
we'll
hold
leave it
on,
for now.
Hold on. Elwin, technically speaking, if you put it in a jar, it wouldn't be cheating. I'm just saying. Throwing it out
I'd
there.
have to talk to my lady about it.
Yeah, like a donation.
I'll have to talk to my lady about it.
All right. Elistray says, think on it. Think on it. Okay, so turkey-based Renly. Renly.
Like, I watch too many legal shows, but I'm like,
You know,
really? Use
Renly
that?
pretends she's like the nice innocent one, but also doesn't
Yeah.
watch the face or porn.
I tell you, this was on Good Wife. I was like,
Oh,
turkey
of course it
baster.
was.
Sure. And you becoming an octopus and violating game modes is just, a spur of the moment drunken thing.
I just wanted to hug him.
She wasn't even drunk. She was
Midas was the one who
drinking
told me to roll.
Okay, all right. So that's where we ended for now. You guys have cleared Arcadia. Elistray is the goddess of Arcadia, and she's going to go to war with Euphemia to try to take her domain of the moon back. The portal
Which
is...
plane is Euphemia?
What's next? Oh, Euphemia is... She's technically tethered to Lunaria, but the moon is, like, everywhere, so she's not in Lunaria.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's kind of all over the place. So you guys have cleared Arcadia. And Nirvana is next. Oh, okay. We're getting close to the battle. Yeah. All right. We're getting to Nirvana
Is
next.
it just me, or did it feel like this plane was too easy?
It wasn't that was too
Smart.
easy. It's that we kind of jumped up to the highest.
Oh, that's right. We'd already killed one of the big bad guys from this floor. That's right.
Yeah,
We'd
you
already
killed
the
Malabolgia.
three-
Yeah.
that's right. We'd already
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
fun.
I'll see you guys next week or whatever.
Next week.
You
Next week
better.
is good.
Yes,
Better.
yeah.
All right. See
No
you
more,
guys.
later.
no more
Have a good night.
Yeah. Night, guys.
Bye.